what a performance there by J. King.
J. King, full plot armor.
J. King is pushing himself into the ranks of the legend.
J. King is our world champion! J. King 7! What? The back-to-back cards world champion!
What was the deck that I said I wanted to play? Right, Soviet Air. Has to be a Soviet air unit. I think Germany's probably the best bet for an ally. Because this is technically a convert. Okay, now we need Rush. And we need air units that are Soviet in nature. Right, I forgot about Little Cobra. I should probably put Little Cobra into my decks. To Catalina or not to Catalina? This is probably a sufficient number of Soviet air cards. Let's get some suppressions. Probably don't need. We want to run Colm, just in case we go second. Want Crossfire for sure. I feel like our deck doesn't do a whole lot of anything. Okay, how do we win this game if we miss the crazy opener? Is there any more air synergy cards that I'm missing? I could want to claim this, guys. Maybe we get on that Enigma. Rado feels fine. I feel like there's just probably better things we can run than Rado. The Novgods feel a little silly with this being our only convert. But does that mean we want to run routes? I think that just means take out Novgorod. And probably take out Bergman. Okay, I could run something like a Schützen. Because we're not really doing anything. The other thing would be 3 Buzz Bomb, 2 Arado. And just say, yeah, we're a burn deck. That doesn't feel terrible. Let's start with this and see how that works. Currently have no ground units in the entire deck. That's fun. Guards Naval. It's a great pickup. Zukov 97th will keep our hand constantly full. Then do we want to run like KV for the burn? Night Witches for the hand refill. What are the Soviet 7 drops at the moment? 6/6 or KV? Okay. I could put in 2. Maybe we take out the extended barrage before claim this, guys. Just lean harder into the air stuff. We have no actual big air units if we're not triggering out with the old. I suppose claim this guy actually helps trigger out with the old. I don't think Soviets... Oh, right, Blood Red Skies. Of course, the Soviet air card. Almost forgot the most important part. Alright, this deck seems terrible. Yeah, Henschel was the other thought I had, but I feel like my thought with Henschel is I'm finding it difficult to imagine a world where it sticks on the board. But I suppose if I can't see a fighter sticking on the board, I'm probably not sticking anything on the board, so. Well, that guy left real quick. Alright, we got Psy. No Sickles in the deck. How do we feel about that? Sickle would help enable out with the old. Also just help with the whole going through our entire deck quickly game plan. Yeah, I was thinking, like, the thing with Sickle is less sickling my own guy and more, like, sickling a cavalry regiment if I go second on turn 1. Then I can't play Polycarpov. And if I wait for, like, Polycarpov claim this guy's on 2, there's probably another unit in the front line. And then it's like wait until crossfire. Or I can like buzz bomb it. That is a fair point. I kind of forgot about the fact that I don't have ground units for Ilyushin. That is a very good point. I feel like this deck would be better without out with the old. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. No, the correct thing is probably to take out the buzz bombs. They're not really doing a lot. Like, buzz bomb's probably just worse than Sickle. Drop 97th. The thing I like about 97th is it enables Zukov. Because either you have... Like, there's 2 infantry in the deck right now. There's Guards Naval, which is just, like, a constantly good card to draw. And there's 97th Rifles. And if you have 97th Rifles, and they both die, like, you draw 97th, then you draw Guards, and then the 97th dies, then you have the 5/5 guy to draw off 97th. So putting 97th means there's, like, basically always a Zukov target, unless you get hit by Suppress and then draw both of them. But that's kind of the idea. Also, it's just like a always good thing to play on turn 1. Ooh, we got some heavy hitters in here. We got UIOUUF. Yeah, this is... I've tried to build Soviet decks like this before. The issue you run into is there's, like, Soviet-German tempo with air stuff. There's always, like, 20 one-cost to draw a card things you can play. Holy crap, we have the combo first game. Okay, we got it. We got it. Everybody calm down. We play Polycarpov and it sticks. And also, ideally, he plays a unit on 2. Okay. Nobody breathe. Play a unit. Play a unit that doesn't kill Polycarpov. That's fine. Is that fine? Now I'm tempted to actually just play a Yak. Because I feel like he's Throp, and I feel like he's going to have big units that I want to save Rush for. I know I got it first game, and I'm not actually playing it because I have a better play, but... See, this is why I saved it. We do this. We do this. And we do this. Sick Moroccans, dude. Oh! Now I just need to top deck Blood Red Skies, and it's over. I'm probably going to play it around Vicious Salvo a bit, but whatever. Okay, depth charges, that's fine. We just load up the board. I think if he plays Strategic Bombing, I should resummon a 97th. I think that's how that should work. Thankfully, we're not about to find out. Right. So, I always forget. I think that means he turned a Victory March into a Seahawk, so he has 2 Seahawks in hand. If I understood that correctly. So yeah, let's just get him. Out with the old strongest card of the expansion. True. I'm like honestly just like a Blood Red Sky draw away from this game being over. Okay. So if I suppress one and then claim this guy's the other. Although maybe I want to keep one alive for the rush. No, I think I just want to throw all my guys into the HQ. Dude, how are you going to ZZZ the like out with the old Soviet air player? You're gonna ZZZ me playing like easily the most like creative deck that was created from this expansion without getting real funky. Kyushu plus Yamamoto for a win? That's nasty. Alright. Yeah, I'll give him that. Lady Luck is in fact not particularly on his side. Overdraw double Little Cobra is really funny. I mean, he didn't get a bad hand. In fact, all things considered, he got an incredible hand. It's just a really bad matchup, and I also got an incredible hand. Yeah. It's funny how luck really doesn't tend to be on your side when you play Throp every game. It's okay. Now we get to get the Psy experience. Run it back. I'd love to see a game where Psy doesn't have double Motorize in the top 15 cards. I know, like, mathematically it is possible. It would also be nice to see him not find at least 2 dragons to fill out his, like, perfect curve. In his 3 dragon deck. Like, it would be nice to see him actually get punished by playing 3 dragons, where, like, he only draws 1 in the top half. That'd be cool. Yeah. It would be crazy for something like that to happen. Man, these games are taking a bit. What's everybody's favorite deck they've played so far? With or against? The single Makura main deck is wild. Yeah. I mean, I kind of get it. Like, I get it if you're gonna run the Kyufus. I'm not positive the Kyufus, I think that's what they're called, are the way to build the deck, but most fun is Japan, German, Air. Yeah, I've looked into building a Japan, German, Air deck a couple times before the expansion dropped, but I don't think the expansion dropped a whole lot. I suppose it adds Kyofu. Kyofu? Yeah. I mean, if you're going to run it, I think he is doing the correct thing in running it with 3 Type 94s. And, like, if you just hit every time. I'm not a fan of the 4 expansion if you're going to go down to 2 cavalry. Ilyushin's really, like, Ilyushin's one of the best cards in my deck if, and only if, I get one of my 2, well, I have 3 ground units. I think we're gonna mulligan it, though. Holy crap, he passed on 1. We're so in it. US Finland Air. That sounds spicy, actually. Is he gonna pin it? Doesn't pin it. Interesting. Play them on the same side. There shouldn't be any adjacency stuff, and we can get a guard. Okay, we got the guard. Let's just remove his board. Honestly, if he has the elite fighter here, that'd be pretty bad. Ki An. Shouldn't have any blitz tanks. You wouldn't draw desperate measures. Okay. More likely it's like Sabe Duggan type of situation. Moduize, Kyofu. Fortunately for us, that does mean we can crossfire. probably saving the surprise attack for the KV. We also have a suppression for Sabe. So all in all, things are looking pretty good. AA gun might just claim this guy's at attack and then claim this guy's at... Is he going to... No, he's just going to play it. So he drew his Mikura. I think we suppress this to deny the draw. And then, actually, do I want the guaranteed buff on the fighter? Do I want a 2-1 fighter? I think we want to take the 50-50. Okay. We missed the 50-50, because now it dies to Dagon. Well, I know 2 of the 5 cards in his hand, and he can't expansion anymore. Okay, he has no healing, he has no guard. Sasebo, Mikura. I think I want to rush Chaika. Okay, so we have 6 burn in hand. I think if he doesn't clear the board this turn, we win. Like, he needs Desperate or Sabe, plus Shuffle this turn. Because if he drops the surprise attacks to just slow down damage, we just play KV. That's gonna help. He had the second Motoize in his hand the entire time. He just wasn't playing it. Sure. Okay. Actually making that trade for us is good. Oh! Oh, it's beautiful. Don't love leaving Motoize alive, but you gotta do what you gotta do to not die to the Kyofu. Not the Kyofu, the Kyushu? Something like that? Kyushu. Alright, well he has 2 cards that aren't surprise attack. Letting that go through is wild. Knowing my hand. If I just, like, find a way to damage Recon, I win, right? Like, I can just play Little Cobra go face. Like, I kind of don't get this strategy. Yeah, he gets the expansion draw, but, like, you're not killing me from 16. You have to, like, full clear the board or remove, and/or remove, Recon. Imagine him not having 2 Motoizes and Sabe in the top half of his deck. Just like a single game. Like, I know things haven't gone perfectly for him this good game, but Just an idea. Okay, any damage order is lethal. This is substantially more damage reduction than nerfing anything, hitting anything else. Well, we just play the KV. And we play Blood Red Sky. So he has 7 damage. Anne is gone, and even if it wasn't, it's blocked. He can't draw a single card. So he can't play Shifting Doctrine to play more than 2 cards. So this game's over. The final Hail Mary. Holy crap, that was insane outcome on the pings. If I had lost that game somehow, I think I would have uninstalled. Stop playing cards for a bit. Which just seems like a pretty decent card to have against Japan in general. It's a little slow. But once they're on the board, they're gonna start popping off. Do we just simply hit next turn? Just simply hit? It's gonna... I could remove that. It seems pretty good. Like, I know it dies to Dagon now, but... Kyoto's crazy. Oh, that's a pretty fantastic draw. Arado might... No, because we're not going to damage the... Yeah, we're not damaging a Soviet air unit. Alright. It's gonna double pin the bombing. No. Sure. We still don't actually know his ally. Could be Soviet, could be France. Oh, it's France. Okay, just makes a 3/3 that dies. I guess he can pin this. Or he just plays Type 94. Alright, well, 3 of his 5 cards in hand are surprise attacks. Doesn't have any intel on the Blood Red Skies yet. Now the question is, how fast does he surrender the game? This is just lethal. We swing face for 20 if he doesn't. Like, obviously he's going to surprise attack. Guess we don't need to suppress that. Alright, well, 100% win rate in Iron tournaments with Soviet Air. You saw it here.